Hello everyone, welcome to Gasa with CD. So this is part 5 of the video entrance for Miss South Africa 2025. And without further ado, let's begin with our first contestant.
Auditioning is something that I'm quite familiar with as an actress, musician, and entrepreneur, opening doorways into unique opportunities and collaborations. And today, I audition to you, my beloved South Africa. Sanwanani igama lam Nirvana nokwemselegu, a Joburg girl with roots hailing from Kwamashu Esnqanqawini with a passion to drive social change through arts and culture. Sports, arts, and culture are the heart of social change and evolution. It's time for a renaissance.
Hello, Nirvana. You are absolutely gorgeous. You are so beautiful. I love the fact that you are so articulate and you are projecting. You are clear to understand and also to hear. My only issue with you is that you are not looking at the lens of your camera. You're looking at the viewfinder. As a person who has been going through auditions, surely, ma'am, you've been told, look at the lens, not at the viewfinder. So please, next time when you do a video like this, look at the lens of your camera, not yourself, because you are disconnecting with us. You know, the lens of the camera is the eyes that you connect with us. All right. So please, other than that, I don't have an issue at all with your advocacy, which is on sports, arts, and culture, which is something in South Africa clearly is not taken seriously. It's one that unites the country, but somewhere, somehow, once we win some big championships, we forget about unity, we forget about the sport until 4 years later, when once again we stand to win the championship. So you are talking about a renaissance in the sports, arts, and culture. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. What's the new beginning you're talking about there? So I would like for you to expand a little bit more. But hey, other than that, I definitely would have you in my top 16. All right.
Avsheni Minjani. My name is Victor Batebula, a 21-year-old aspiring architect from a small village near Tani in the Momito area called Nkambako, and I'm representing the beautiful Limpopo. I want to uplift young people, especially the girl child, so they too can reach for goals they once thought impossible. I bring a blend of compassion, resilience, and commitment to empowering the youth of our country. I believe that with this platform, I can drive initiatives that inspire young people, support community development, and create opportunities for those who need them most. Together, we can build a future full of hope and possibilities. Thank you.
Our next contestant is Victory. Hi, Victory. Number one, I love the fact that in your video, you are smiling throughout. You are welcoming. You are warm. The kindness that you talk about, I can feel it while I am watching you. And I love your advocacy, even though it is vague. You are talking about opportunities, getting opportunities that inspire. What sort of opportunities that inspire? One moment you are talking about the girl child, and the next you're talking about the youth of the country. I think you need to choose. Are you going to inspire the girl child, or you are going to inspire the youth as a whole, meaning both male and female? So that we get to understand the your advocacy. Right now it's a bit ambiguous, so I'm not quite sure which one actually you represent. And can you also mention these initiatives that you are talking about that will inspire whether the girl child or the youth type of situation? So other than that, I think I love your natural look. You are a canvas that can be worked on, and I think Miss South Africa, the judges will pick you on that base that you are absolutely a great canvas. You're not wearing makeup, you have your natural hair on, and also you are just smiling away and giving us all kinds of kindness. And I love that. And I definitely would put you in my top 10, like easy top 10. So the strategy worked, girl. Whatever strategy you're working on, it worked. Good luck.
Molweni Dumelang Tobela. My name is Kazi Mazaleni. I'm a 23-year-old speech therapist, master's student and children's author originally from the province of the Eastern Cape. I believe there is a stark correlation between our increasing rates of illiteracy and our current unemployment crisis. In my current capacity, I have created various resources and books in various languages to help foster a love for learning. As your Miss South Africa, my heart's intent is to ensure that children have increased access to books and resources that are tailored to their language and their culture. I look forward to serving you as your Miss South Africa. Thank you.
And then we have Kazi. I love your name, Kazi. Listen, girl, listen. I mean, being a speech therapist, I think it is playing at your advantage because you are a great speaker. You're a great speaker. I love that. And secondly, what a beautiful video it is. You look absolutely gorgeous. I can see your torso, your shoulders, your neck, your face, and everything just makes sense. This is how I like a Miss South Africa hopeful to look like when they're coming for an audition. You look simple yet elegant. I love that. I love that. I'm trying to find something that I can criticize you on. There's absolutely nothing, including your advocacy for literacy and education and how you link that with employability and lack of employability on a candidate that stands in front of a panel of interviewers, because I've been a panel interviews and the people that have sat before us, sometimes I will ask myself a question: how did you go past matric, let alone get to university and gotten a degree, because of the level of illiteracy that you are listening and also you are reading? No grammar, no punctuations. Absolutely, like what on earth? How did you get up to this far? So that's besides the point. I am with you on that advocacy, and I love that you have initiated writing of books in different languages. So I look forward to hearing more about you, and I actually do see you in the top 5. I really do see you in the top 5. But hey, good luck.
Dumelang, Luchani. Greetings, South Africa. My name is Pinileta Oyetswala, a 22-year-old girl from Rabotukwane in Limpopo. Here I am, trying to show people of South Africa that no matter where you are from, don't let anything or anyone hold you back or make you believe that you cannot achieve your dreams. I want to bring change mostly to poor societies where youngsters have no hope of ever making it out. I want to help and show them that anything is possible if you put your mind, your heart, and soul into it. Nothing is impossible. Thank you.
Our next entry, I'm not sure what her name is. Her pitch dips, rises, dips, rises. It's not consistent. It is on a very low side. The volume. I think you are one of the girls I think should take a chance in redoing your video. Be more audible, as well as don't read, because when you are reading, you are also distracting us that are watching your entry video. So don't read, speak from your heart, because you are not going to be reading anything when you are asked a question. Now, I'm trying to pick up on your advocacy. I'm not quite sure what it is, because you keep dipping and rising and dipping and rising in your voice tone. So please, I would advise you to re-enter but redo this video. You look great. You look absolutely great. You are beautiful, but you are distracting with reading, as well as the low tone of your voice. I'm not sure if you are shy or you're just nervous. Please learn to speak out of your heart, not from a page. All right? That's my advice to you.
Hello, South Africa. I am Andani. I'm 25, born in the beautiful province of Limpopo and bred in Gauteng. Currently pursuing my advanced qualification in informatics. I want to help invigorate a South Africa where dignity is restored through access to basic needs, where no child sleeps hungry or thrives on an empty stomach, where giving becomes a lifestyle, not because we have a lot, but care a lot. Together with the help of the Miss South Africa organization, I intend to use my voice, platforms, and resources to spark real impact and advocate for children whose tomorrow begins with the meal today.
Our next girl is Andani. Okay, I'm not sure if that's what I am picking up. For some reason, some of the contestants, when they introduce their names, their voice dips. And now you'll be like, okay, what your name is? I had to watch your video 3 times to pick up that you Andani. I think the part that made me realize your name is when you were explaining what it means. And okay, anyways, let's move from there. Secondly, I love your video. We can see you, we can hear parts of you. You're looking at the camera, you are dressed accordingly for an audition for a Miss South Africa. I wish you would have stood up rather than sitting down. And I love the fact that you are smiling throughout your video. And your advocacy, I feel like it needs to be solid because it's not children that go to agriculture and farm. You need to speak on agriculture and food security as a whole, and therefore it trickles down to the children that are poor. I mean, right now, food prices are expensive. Some of the kids that do go to bed hungry is because their parents cannot afford. Right now, we have a VAT of 0.5% that has been increased by government, and that, of course, it hampers on food security for the children. So I would have loved for you to speak on that and how you, as Miss South Africa, are going to seek for mercy from government to exempt, for example, single mothers or parents that cannot afford food for their children when it comes to VAT through a certain program or something like that. I don't know. Either through social security, is it social development, not security, social development and things of that nature. So other than that, I'm okay. I would put you in the top 30, definitely.
Greetings. I'm Newan Tlamonga. I'm 32 years old. I'm born and bred in Mafikeng Mositsanyan. I would like to be part of the beauty pageant Miss South Africa 2025 and also give men and women and children whom are stuttering empathy, encouragement, support to find hope while being mocked and discriminated. I thank you.
Hi, Neo. I think that is what I picked up. I think you said you are Neo. So again, it's important, guys, that you enunciate your name so that we can pick up who you are. Anyways, your video is in portrait mode, so there's obviously, I don't know if you fixed it and resubmitted, but I think you could be one of the girls that I would want to resubmit this time around with your video being landscape. Other than that, number one, I'm not quite sure if you are talking about kids with speech impediments or kids or people that stutter. I think that's what I'm picking up on your advocacy, but I'm not quite sure how you are going to your advocacy. How is it going to stop people from mocking people that have speech impediments or stuttering and things like that? I think you need to solidify your advocacy if you do resubmit a video. So you are one of the girls that I would advise to resubmit your video, but this time landscape and solidify your advocacy by giving more information in a minute. In a minute, your video is very short, which I love, but it lacks some punchlines there. All right. So please do me that favor. Other than that, you're a beautiful girl. You're very, very beautiful. And I actually do see you in the finals, like in the top 10. If you are resubmitted, hopefully they will accept your entry. All right. Good luck.
Hello, hi. Goeiemiddag. Sanbonani, South Africa. My name is Jana Jones. I am 29 years old and I come from a community called Eldorado Park in Johannesburg, Gauteng. I lost my mother a few months ago and I am entering as a big sister for all the girlies who are striving to become or who were forced to become due to these situations. South Africa, I plan to be a symbol of change through empowerment. We are more than the challenges we face. We have been created to be more, to strive for more, and to help others become more.
Hello, Janae. Wow. I could listen to you forever. You are so fun to listen to. I think you are quite engaging. And I'm so sorry for your loss. I am so terribly sorry for your loss. And I love your advocacy about children that suddenly find themselves now responsible for the late parents' children. Now they have to assume a position of becoming parents. I- that for me blew my mind. I'm like, yes, in South Africa, we do have a scourge of child headed households. And most of the time, it is the girl child now that has to assume the role of a parent because the parents have passed on. Oh my goodness, this almost it's a tear jerker for me, I must say. But I want you to be more solid with this particular advocacy, Janae. It is absolutely unique. It's a winner. If you are listening to me, it is a winner. But now you need to solidify how exactly these child-headed households or people like yourself at your age now find themselves having to raise your mother's children. What support are you needing? What sort of inspiration that needs to be put in place? School, fees, you name it, food, accommodation. I want to hear all of those things. What are the struggles of children that find themselves in your position? All right. And how you, as Miss South Africa, is going to make sure that such child-headed households are prioritized by government. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Anyways, girl, top five for me.
Greetings, South Africa. My name is Anga. I'm a born-again child of God from the Eastern Cape, Kutsolo. What is MS South Africa? It is a woman who is ready to be seen and to see others, to be heard and to hear others. And I believe that I am that woman, having learned how to love myself and to embrace my own beauty. I believe I am that woman, ready to be seen and to see others, to be heard and to hear others. Thank you.
Our next contestant, it is Ongezwa. Ongezwa, the first thing that I heard is you being a born again Christian. Now, I don't know, I could be stereotyping, and if I am so terribly sorry for that. That's not my intentions. It's just how I've been accustomed by born agains. Now, I'm trying to imagine you in a swimwear. Most of the time it's going to be a bikini. As a born again Christian, are you willing to be put in a bikini, for example? Because part of the competition, you're going to wear that. I know that in Miss South Africa, they do have provisions for religious contestants to dress moderately. But now I want to know, as a born again Christian, are you willing to wear a swimwear in a form of a bikini and stretch yourself on the Miss South Africa stage type of situation without you and your religion standing in the way type of situation? Secondly, I would have loved your advocacy, even as much as I accept that your advocacy is about accepting your beauty or your uniqueness in your beauty. But how about um, Christianity and beauty? I think maybe this would have been a very beautiful advocacy that so that you can eradicate possibly the stereotypes that I have about born again Christians type of situation, because I would not imagine in my wildest dream seeing a born again Christian on the Miss South Africa stage wearing a bikini, wearing a type of evening wear that might reveal certain portions of your body. If you look at Mia LaRue's evening wear, it's almost see-through. Are you willing to wear something like that as a born again Christian? What is your church people, your community that are born agains are going to say you wearing things like that? Do you have a thick skin after that of that backlash type of situation? Other than that, I'm not discouraging you. I love your video. Everything is on point. I'm not quite sure if you're looking at the lens because I did not. I was just worried about my stereotype of born again Christians entering competitions such as this one. Anyways, I wish you all the best. But I was having a deja vu. I thought you did enter. I don't know. Maybe somebody else. But other than that, good luck.
South Africa, we've witnessed the power of representation and how one voice like Mia's can echo across the nation and change lives. Now it's time to keep up with that momentum. My name is Laura Wagnamea. I'm 26 years old from East London in the Eastern Cape. I'm someone who's been able to defy the odds. Living with a physical disability has shaped my strength, ignited my resilience, and fueled my passion, which is to empower and uplift those who've often felt excluded from society and help them boldly step into their potential and fight for their dreams. I want to prove that beauty is not just about what you see, it's about what you do with it. Mia's opened the door, and I'm so excited to step through it and bring others with me. I don't just want to wear the crown, I want to rewrite what it stands for. Thank you.
Hello, Laurel. First of all, you are beautiful. You are a very beautiful girl. And I also love that you are looking directly at us through the lens of your camera. And secondly, I love how your advocacy on continuing the legacy that Mia LaRue has said, because I think you said you live with disability. I'm not quite sure what disabilities that you are living with, but I do see crutches next to you. So I'm assuming something along your limbs that might be the disability that you are living with. At one point, I was thinking to myself, I would have loved to see you standing, but at the same time, I'm thinking, no, you don't owe me an explanation. The only time I will see you is on the stage of Miss South Africa, continuing on the legacy of inclusion in this competition. So I love that. So the rewriting of the crown, meaning Mia LaRue has already done that. All you have to do, sis, is to continue with it so that it inspires more and more and more people that live with a certain medical condition, that they are beautiful too, and they also stand a chance of continuing on this legacy on this stage called Miss South Africa. I hope we understand each other there. Other than that, I have absolute no problem with your video, and I will definitely put you in the top 30. You're gonna have to work your way all the way up to the crown. Well, continue, and congratulations for entering, and good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Tani. I'm 27 years old and proud to represent the vibrant city of Johannesburg. I believe this platform represents the beauty, resilience and strength of our nation. My passion lies in advocating for mental health awareness. Mental health is often overlooked, yet it touches all of us. As Miss South Africa, I would use this platform to initiate open dialogues about mental health, breaking the stigma surrounding it. Join me in advocating for a brighter, healthier future for all South Africans.
Our next and final contestant, it is Tani, if that's how what I picked up. Tani, now listen, going with a red dress, you will never fail to win hearts. Secondly, I love the background. It's green, calming nature. And on top of that, your advocacy is on mental health. Bring me to the forests and help me to calm my depressions. I love that. That's a great strategy you have right there. And I do see that in the other segment of your video, you were in a bit of a noisy place and I could see the irritation on your face. So what I did, I kindly just edit that out so that the people that watches your entry video, they feel the calmness that I feel. And it makes sense that you stand for mental health and how you want to help the nation in dealing with mental health, because you are right, mental health in this country is so stigmatized. In some communities, you even get misdiagnosed by society, not by a professional, and they will say, this person has gone mad, when you are struggling with something as serious and could also be prevented. If it's already happening, can be treated as well. So I love that, and I wish you all the best, and definitely I put you in my top 7. Like that. I love everything about you. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. And the fact that you are standing and you are showing us your glory self. I love that. That's a great strategy. So keep it up. Top 7 for me. Okay, this brings us to the end of part 5 of the Miss South Africa 2025 video entries. Please do not leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And thank you so much for the super thanks that are coming through. Thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Much love, and I'll see you in my part 6, probably the final one. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.